Hello.
This is where I always get stung, moving this hay around. So those are the two ApiGuard trays that have been in there. One's been in for 4 weeks and the other has been in for 2. So their ApiGuard treatment is done. And what the manufacturer recommends is to take this residual ApiGuard, and when you close up the hive, just spread it all over the top bars. So that's what I'm going to do with all this residual. And they will take it out of the hive and eliminate it. Oh, quite heavy. So they have taken a ton of this sugar down into the lower hive. Okay, there's some space for brood in here. Good pollen. Eggs and 2-day-old larvae. Eggs and 2-day-old larvae. A lot of eggs on this one. This frame is mostly egg. And very young brood, or very young bees. All right. I will go and get that last sugar syrup that I mixed up. Give them one last round of sugar syrup. And they are good for winter. Okay, so some sugar syrup. And then just a little bit on the top. I'll draw them up here. And they are already going like gangbusters for that. And in about 10 minutes time, you can see how quickly they've come up to take up that sugar syrup. That should be gone in 1 or 2 days, 4 liters. You can see I put a straw in there just to keep them from drowning. They're already pulling the remnants of that ApiGuard gel out of the hive, the white stuff right there. They don't like it very much. So, yeah, they're already eliminating it from the hive. I like watching this one bee. Doesn't want to touch the ApiGuard, but keeps turning its back to it and fanning. Yeah, trying to fan it away instead of, here goes, he finally got a piece of it. Yeah, they're just trying to remove it with sort of a karate kick instead of grabbing it. They don't want to grab it in their mouth. So they fan and karate kick it. Well, this is kind of interesting. The next morning, after taking those ApiGuard strips out, a lot of dead bees out front. So what I'm seeing is a number of bees out here, all on the outside of the hive, and a number of them have got the ApiGuard crystals on them.
and they can't remove it. So I think that's part of the problem, was putting that ApiGuard onto the top bars. A lot of it fell down in between the top bars when I removed the trays. And now a lot of bees are stuck with those ApiGuard crystals on them, and nobody's touching them to remove it. So not the best, good intentions, but not the best process to take the last of the ApiGuard that's remaining in the trays at the end of 4 weeks and putting it, you know, on those top bars in the hive, because this is the board I leave just underneath the hive entrance, and later in the afternoon here you can see, well, the carnage that just dropping that remaining ApiGuard onto the top bars of the hive sort of left. Many of them have blown away, but you can see, I estimate it's probably 300 bees that got uncapped and then pulled out of their cells. I think most of them look viable, but I get the feeling that some of those ApiGuard granules got onto the cappings and they just ripped the top of the cappings off to get the ApiGuard out of the hive. You can see there's a lot of ApiGuard crystals in the mix, and you know, it's actually quite a few mites in there as well. So yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
So I've never used ApiGuard before. This is the first time, and we'll do another video to see how effective it was. But the one thing I can tell you that surprised me was taking the remaining ApiGuard and putting it on the top bars after I removed the trays after the treatment really left the bees very aggravated. I know ApiGuard is a all-natural essential oil-based treatment, but it left them quite aggravated. I estimate it probably killed about 300 or 400 bees in the cell, and probably left that same number flightless, because you could tell they're definitely trying to clean it off when it got on them, but it definitely sticks to their wings quite tenaciously. So 600 to 800 bees isn't a lot of bees in the scheme of things, but it did surprise me. So if you use it, you might or might not want to do that. Not sure, but that's been my experience with it.
Kissy boots!